Greetings and salutations. I hope everyone's having themselves a mighty fine day. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell of dawn so the ghost of the 13-month series doesn't get you and you can stay notified. If you're seeing this quote unquote live, it's a premiere. I'm not actually here. I've pre-recorded this because honestly, I don't have a lot of time today. Secondly, I don't have too much to say about the chapter. I didn't think there was many things to sink my teeth into this week, so I wouldn't have too much to say regardless. However, I do understand that I always do like a little bit of a review and talk about the chapter. And I know if the chat was live and asking me questions, the stream would still easily be an hour. So real quick before I get into the chapter, I'll apologize about this coming out late. It'll be coming out on Wednesday, May 14th, 2025. Yesterday, I had a baseball game to go to. I explained on stream how it went wrong, and I really did have the time because I didn't end up watching the game because the person I was going with ended up getting kind of blackout drunk, and I waited an hour in the rain and cold to not watch the baseball game and had to travel all the way back home. There's a lot of traveling yesterday, so I apologize for the tardiness. But first and foremost, I want to say that I'm going to give this chapter a 7.5 to an 8. I wouldn't go any higher or any lower. My favorite panel was definitely some of the jokey ones. I thought they were really funny, like Terry Rohan getting his eyes poked out and vomiting after Evelyn saying Mr. Loose scent made me like drunk. And my favorite piece of dialogue was easily the princess being like, I'll report you for being a pervert. So get it out the way first. I really enjoyed all that. I think the actual chapter ends super interestingly because of that one ranker or guy there who was trying to kill somebody, didn't kill him properly, and spoke about the devourers of light. I read a vortex scan version of this and another translated version of this. I think both missed in some places and some stuff is still a little murky, but it almost feels like he's chasing a luminous one, and someone who devours the light is that Phantom Minimum, is that Ghost, is that an older version of Bam, if you're one of those people who believe that there's been 24 versions of Bam already. Not sure where you guys stand there, but it ended really intriguingly, but I don't know what it means necessarily. Another thing that I find pretty damn cool is that Urek Mazino Shinsu seems to be alive, and even though he's not consciously controlling it or trying to control it, it either has a will of its own, or it acts out his initial will, or it responds to his emotions. Remember it calling the ranker that he's gonna fight later on in the crown game like dirty hair, ugly hair, you're not even a main character, you're a side character, no one really cares about you, or what the case may be. And maybe because right now he's about to engage in a fight with that ghost of apparition for the tickets, it's responding and chasing the ship. Not entirely sure what that is and what that means and how he can control it and what that means for him in the future, his Shinsu shape and his Shinsu quality, but it was a very cool thing to see, and I think it's very important. The princess here had a decent showing against him that for some reason was reminiscent to me of Bam and Lilial, where I'm at the point now where it's like, I acknowledge out of every character that I've seen come into the tower so far, he's by far been the strongest, but how strong is he? I actually wouldn't be shocked if he's in between that A to ranker level, but physically maybe he's already ranker level, the same way a princess of Zahar's body is supposed to be reinforced to be physically that strong anyways, and things like that. But again, I think that's up to your interpretation and perspective and your point of view, but I'm not sure where I am here. How strong do you guys think he is? I'm probably make a short about that and just ask that directly, but really cool stuff. Evelyn made me laugh, so it seems like they were actually drinking soda and not a carbonated beverage, pop. I don't know what you call it where you're from, and not alcohol. So I still don't understand that scene, but I guess it was funny. She came and worked that guy who got eaten by the goat. He's out of commission. He's done for. He's cooked. He's finished. And I think that was hilarious. She really washed him. And I'm actually very curious to know how a lot of people feel about Lopabia Evelyn right now. Is she one of the characters that have intrigued you the most? Are you excited to see her more? Do you think she's still around? Because, like, I think one of the most intriguing things about this Ascent right now, Urek, is like, how many of these people are still around, still alive, finished the climb, and how many are still associated with Mazino, but specifically Walhike Sung? Are a lot of these guys future members, current members right now, or maybe just allies to Mazino? Like if he went to floor 58 and he saw Terry Rohan, he's like, yo, my guy, Guns N' Roses, how you been? Or is it more like a now we all on the same squad? So I want to know what you guys think and how you feel about that, which was pretty cool. I thought the action was pretty good. Mazino fighting the princess was pretty good. I thought Evelyn washing that guy was pretty good. Neo was going to do something perhaps, but he decided not to. I think that could have been an interesting moment if he did get an opportunity to do it, but he did not. So we'll still have to wait and see how that all turns out. But yeah, man, Mazino's Ascent is going crazy. It's going hard. Like I said, I just personally myself didn't feel like I had a lot to say or too much to sink my teeth into to really like go off and have a really long review or conversation about it. But again, cool chapter. I like the ghost ticket guy thing that like did that weird illusion split up and reformed. It's gonna devour you. It is the second time we've used a devouring gimmick pretty recently. The Go ate people, he ate people. It would have been cool if he could like haunt you or like this, I don't know, do some mental transcendental or something like that on you, a la Kubera. But you know, credit where credit is due. It's still a cool design and a cool little thing. And I wonder if it's got like special properties, like it's a ghost, you can't even hit it, or you have to hit it a certain way, or when it's like tangible on some Obito Uchiha, or it's just like you can just beat it up. And yeah, I did think her tricking him into thinking that he dropped the ticket was interesting, and Urek Mazino wanting to meet the king in the tower is intriguing. I don't know what this means. Has he actually met the king? Will he meet the king? Are we going to see them come face to face? And it's so, I don't know if you guys subscribe to this, but do you guys think it's possible that they have met and just no one really knows? And maybe he wasn't impressed, didn't care, or stopped caring, or thought that he was stronger than him, or maybe compared him to Phantom Minim's level of strength and was like, I don't really care about the king, I'm gonna move on. I ain't taking out the tower, I'm a Luminous one, I got ish to do. Like, what do you guys think about that? How do you guys feel about that? Do you think it's possible? And if it is, what do you think happened? Did they clash, throw an attack, just flex their aura, their power? Like, what do you think really happened if those two did meet? And that's essentially the chapter for what I can remember for the most part. Like, I'll do a quick skim here and look and talk, but yeah, oh, it ends with like Rehab being like, yo, what's going on with this gigantic Shinsu that's chasing the ship? Like, he was like confused, like who could have created something so massive? And I wonder if he's powerful enough to stop it in any capacity, but we'll see. And I think the last thing that I'll say that I'm very intrigued by that I want to see is, I would like to know at what point does everybody learn that he's actually from outside the tower and an irregular, and how people's feelings, demeanor, and attitude towards him changes, alters, or gets better or worse. Are they afraid of irregulars? Do they like them? Do they realize, oh, we have one, we're really strong? And Neo is the character that intrigues me the most. I really want to know more about him. My question to you guys to end this off is, out of every character we've seen so far, Rohan, Terry Rohan, Mr. Liu, Evelyn, the princess, Mazino, maybe Rehab, dirty hair ranker guy, the goat, the girl who controlled the goat, like, which character has intrigued you the most, or you're the most interested to know more about? Right now, I would say Neo. I feel like he's hiding something. I think there's more to him than meets the eye, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I could be totally off, and he's just not important, and he gets bodied, and then we just like never see bro again. But I like his design a lot. The turtleneck tucked into the jeans, with the two parts of his hair coming here and then the rest of the back. I think he has a clean design. He's drippy, man. He's got aura, as the children say. And I might have like one more thing that's in my mind that's not coming to me, but again, I thought it was a good chapter. Like, I liked it. I thought the action was good. I thought the panels were good. I thought it looked and presented well. The conversations were flowing really well, and it's intriguing that she wants to kill the princess, and Mazino was like, I'll kill him too if I don't really like him, or maybe you too as well. And she's like, don't play around with that. Like, I'll show you that I'm serious. But she was able to trick him and put his ticket in the boot, his ticket in her boot. So we'll see who passes and how they pass and what happens when they fight this ghost thing or ghost guy. But that's really all I have to say for the time being. I know I've said that a few times, but yeah, man, good chapter. Not my favorite chapter out of the 8 so far, but I don't have any major issues or complaints, or honestly, I don't even have any major praise or like anything to say of the sort. So without further ado, I'm gonna let this one ride out. Again, I haven't made the May Patreon yet, so my bad, y'all. But thank you so much, my patrons. I will make it tomorrow, and every future video for that will have the patrons for the month of May. But I don't have it for today. My fault. You guys be safe. Nyhemic signing out. I'm out. We have been bleeding numbers and pledgers over the last few months. I really need your guys' help and support on the Patreon. But for everyone who's here, I greatly appreciate it. Shout out to the CBLs. That's the Certified BAM Lovers. Also a huge shout out to the Priests of Fire, 2nd tier. Best Billith Gang. Could be the real CBLs. And a huge shout out to tier 3, the 5th Zen Gods. Shout out to Big Chief, Gray, Johnny Rogers, Ketan, Lucky Roo, Muzaka, Scobe, Simi, Zyler, Scotty, Big Abdel, Agrona Vitera. Your support is greatly appreciated. The other day, I was able to eat some sugared grass that was frozen like popsicles. We moving on up, people. We eating good now.